Assalamualaikum dear students, how are you? I hope that all of you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am fine too. Welcome you all to NIEVS Homeschool. This is Mohammad Rahman, Assistant Teacher of National Ideal English Version School. Today, I am going to take a Bangladesh and Global Studies class for the students of class 9. Today, I will take the first assignment class for class 9. So, at first, we will see the topic of your assignment. The topic is selected from first chapter. The question is 1952, 1966 and 1970 are very important years in building Bangladeshi history. Among these years, the incident of which one inspired most for achieving the independence of Bangladesh from your point of view? Give logics regarding your opinion. So this is the question from first chapter of your Bangladesh and Global Studies book. The name of the first chapter is the Political Movement in East Bengal and the Rise of Nationalism from 1947 to 1970. Dear students, I will give you just a slight idea how you will prepare your assignment. You must not follow my assignment point by point or line by line. You will show your own creativity and you will give your own opinions in your writing. I am just giving you a slight idea how you will prepare. And your submission date is 31st March 2021. Okay, let's start. In the question, there are three years are mentioned: 1952, 1966 and 1970. While you are answering this question and making your assignment, you will focus on all these 3 years. You will describe. At first, you will give your opinion that among these 3 years, which one inspired in the independence of Bangladesh. Then you will gradually discuss the 3 years, the events of these 3 years in 1952, 1966 and 1970, and then you will make a conclusion. Okay, let's start. I am showing you a demo for you. The years 1952, 1966 and 1970 are some important times in the history of Bangladesh. For me, 1952 is the most important that inspired to achieve the independence of Bangladesh. Now, I will give the logics in favor of my opinion. So, your beginning will be like this one. Then, I will describe the 3 years one by one. 1952, the language movement. I am showing here the notable incidents of language movement. The issue of official language of Pakistan arose a debate even before its birth. On 17 May 1947, Chaudhry Khaliquzzaman and in July, Dr. Ziauddin Ahmed, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Aligarh, proposed Urdu as the state language of Pakistan. Dr. Muhammad Shahidullah, Dr. Muhammad Inamul Haq of the University of Dhaka and many other intellectuals protested against this proposal. A cultural organization called Tamaddun Majlis was formed at the University of Dhaka, led by Professor Abul Qasim in September 2, 1947. On 2nd March 1948, Rashtrabhasha Sangram Parishad was formed. Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the Governor General of Pakistan, came to Dhaka on 19 March 1948. On 21st March, in a public meeting at, the spelling is mistaken, at a racecourse ground, he declared that Urdu and only Urdu shall be the state language of Pakistan. The Pakistan government also proposed to write Bangla using Arabic alphabet. Khaja Nazimuddin, the Prime Minister of Pakistan, followed Jinnah and announced on 26 January 1952 Urdu as the state language of Pakistan. In protest against it, the students observed strike on 13 January. Movement continued and political parties also joined it. 21st February was decided to be observed as a state language day. The government imposed Section 144 since 21st February onwards and banned all meetings, rallies and procession for a month. The leaders of the movement decided to violate the Section 144 and arranged a meeting at Amtala in front of present Dhaka Medical College of University of Dhaka at 11 a.m. of 21st February. Defense Section 4, Section 144, the students brought out procession where police opened fire. Abul Barkat, Jabbar, Rafiq, Salam and others became martyrs. This movement made the people aware of their rights. So this is the description of a language movement. Now we will discuss about 1966, the 6-point demands. On February 5 to 6 in 1966 in Lahore, in a conference of opposition groups, the loving leader of Bengalis, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, declared the historic 6 points demand that highlighted the economic, political and martial right of the people of East Pakistan. It was the document of Bengalis' freedom. It seems that it was the proposal which led the Bengalis to their ultimate destination of independence. 1970, in the first general election. After the resigning of President Ayub Khan in 1969, the people of East Pakistan got a ray of hope to find their favorite leader as their president. On the basis of one person, one vote, the Awami League won the first general election of Pakistan. Out of 310 seats, Awami League won 298 seats. But the conspiracy formed, the opposition was seen, and the winning party could not form a government. Ultimately, the non-cooperative movement and the declaration of independence came out. So these are the 3 years which I have discussed gradually. Now we will make a conclusion. From the above discussion, I can say that the base of our Bengali nationalism is language movement of 1952. All the other mass struggles of the East Pakistan were occurred centering the language movement. It influenced the social, political, cultural and economic desire of the Bengalis. Language movement was the first mass movement that gradually gave birth to the incidents of 1966, 1969, 1970 and finally 1971. So it is clearly visible that language movement paved the way of independence. Language movement is the foundation of Bengali nationalism and it inspired most in the war of independence without any doubt. So you can conclude this assignment in this way. My dear students, I hope that you have understood very well. I have tried to show you how you will write down your assignment number 1, and for your better preparation you will read your textbook and take preparation from your textbook. Okay, so if you find any problem or any other inquiries, please contact me in my mobile number and take your preparation. Watch this YouTube class and the class is coming on. Thank you very much. See you in the next class. Allah Hafiz.